So while waiting for that to drain, we'll move on to the quarter wing. So you've got 3 bolts, 1, 2 and 3. They need to come off. I previously removed mine and replaced it with dress-up bolts, but essentially that's exactly what you're going to be doing anyway. Once you remove them 3, there's also some silicone here that attaches to the body. Just make a small slit this way and this way with a knife, and that should separate it, and then we'll move on to the rest. Okay, moving on, we have 3 more bolts to remove, 1, 2 and 3. That is just below the headlights of the wing. I'm going to spray some WD on these as well, just to lubricate them. Makes it a little bit more easier to get off. And then we will go to 1 bolt that is on the inside of the door. Okay, so we have them 3 removed there, and they were quite easy to come off. Next we'll go to the door. Okay, now in here we just have 1 right up there. There is another one further in, about around this area, but it's a bit more difficult to get to, and it's only a slight turn. You need to just loosen it a little bit, but we will get to that. So next, take this one off. 10mm again, they're all 10mm so far. Right, moving on, we've got 2 that are a little bit more tricky. They're underneath the sill of the front wing. And just get down there. Alright, so essentially, let me just focus. There's 1. There's the other one. Basically, they're covered by the protective coating that they sprayed underneath from manufacturer. All I'm going to do is just use a standing knife and cut around it, and then peel back that coating, and that should reveal 2 10mm, and that is all. After that, just pull these clips out again, the standard basic stuff. I think that one's a screw, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so these bolts are annoying, but with some patience you'll manage to get them off quite easily. Just need to make sure you scrape around. I just use a standing knife and a bit of screwdriver. Scrape around so you have access to the bolt. Then unscrew it, and when you unscrew it, you'll see the edges start to lift where the washer is. And I just use a Stanley and just roughly just cut it out. And that's pretty much it. From here, it's quite loose already. We have got 1 more in there, but it's a bit more difficult to get to. I'll show you once I remove the liner. Alright, we're nearly there, guys. It's literally just need to pull all this way, so I can free it from these bolts. And there's just 1 right in there that I need to show you in a short while. But to make life a bit easier when you pull, you don't want to bend anything, so I'm just going to remove the headlights. So with that, we just have 1 screw there, which I've got a dress-up bolt, and there is 2 further in the back. Just need to locate them. There is also 1, I believe, just about here. It's just a clip. Once everything is loose, you just want to pull forward and it should shuffle out. But we'll move on to that. Alright, so the screws are located there. There's 1. It's right up there. And the other one is just there where my finger is, where my shadow. There's 2 bolts on either side, here and there. Then you've got the clip at the front, that just pulls out, and obviously the one at the top. Alright, and there we have it. The front wing is completely off. The bolt I was referring to is just down here. All you need to do is loosen it slightly, just so you can get that to slide off. There it is. It is a bit tricky to get your hand in, but I just use a few extensions and just unscrew it a little bit. And that's it. To be honest, I think I'm going to wrap the front wings off the car, and by doing this, it's also going to make it so much more easier, especially doing the A-pillars, getting them wrapped and then tucked in properly, also for the doors, and I can just give it a good clean as well. Same for the front wing, I can tuck everything in nicely and not worry about the wrap peeling back. So yeah, I've done this side, front bumper's off, intercooler needs a clean, and the other side is done. Just need to sort out the other side with the strip for all the glue that needs to come off. front bumper's there. So we are getting into this project quite quickly. I'm just going to sort out the 2 front wings, and then next will be the bonnet. Alright, so that's just a quick tutorial on how to remove the passenger wing. If you guys like that video, just make sure you like and subscribe. As some of you know, I am doing the series of wrapping the Lexus, and part of wrapping I've removed the front wing. So make sure to subscribe and follow that series to keep up to date on how I'm going to wrap this car. Alright, thanks again. Peace.